Hello all, this is NaveenPrabhu. First of all, before looking at the game, I want to wish you a very happy Pongal to all of you guys. As I mentioned earlier, today we are going to look a game in Tennison Gambit, which I played against a random online opponent. Let's go into the game. Tennison Gambit starts with some move. He replaced back with the move d5, that is the Scandinavian defense. But I declined the gambit by playing the Tennison Gambit, that is knight to f3, in a sense of sacrificing the e4 pawn. He can just accept my pawn, so that he accepts my pawn, that is the acceptance of the Tennison Gambit. Now I am replaced back with the move knight to g5. Up to this point we have already seen in the yesterday's video. In yesterday's video we have just played the move e6 and declined the gambit, but in today's video we accept the gambit by playing the move bishop to f5. Instead of bishop to f5, he can also place the move knight to f6 to support the pawn. But here there is a move of d3. There is a small trap in this situation. If the opponent is not aware, we can also do this. He captures and then I captures back with my bishop. If he is not aware and plays the move h6, then there is a good trap in this situation. I give you a few seconds. Try it by yourself. I wonder you will spot this move, that is the knight captures f7. First sight it looks like giving up a piece for free, but that's not true. If the king captures the knight, then I have this bishop check, which will loses his queen for sure, because the queen is undefended and the king cannot go back and protect his queen. The black have to accept the bishop on g6, then I captures his queen, and it is too much material down to play for black. So white is winning in this line. If the opponent is not aware about this trap, we can also try it in our games. But in the game, my opponent replaced back with the move bishop to f5, and then I started attacking the center pawn e4 with the move knight to c3, and he defended again with the move knight to f6, and I attacked the pawn one more time with my queen. Three pieces are attacking the pawn on e4, and he defended with the move queen to d4. Then I gives him a check on b5, which gives a check and attacks his bishop. He plays the move queen to d7, but instead of playing the move queen to d7, you actually have to play the move bishop to d7. Both loses the game, but it will be better to play the move bishop to d7, because after he blocks the check, I can just capture the pawn on b7. Now you have to protect his rook by playing the move bishop to c6. Now I can just pin his bishop with the move bishop to b5. Now he can just put his queen d7, so that I can't able to capture the rook. If I capture the rook here, he can just capture my queen there. I will capture my queen, and it will be a equalist position to play on. Just exchange down. That's not a major issue, because he's having a compensation in terms of pawns and superior development in the position. But in the game, he have played the move queen to d7. It is worse than playing the move bishop to d7, because now if I capture the pawn on b7 to attack his rook, you have to protect with the move queen to c6. This actually loses the queen on by force because it pins the queen to the king. So you have to give up his queen here. If we give up, I just attacked him with this check. I just planned to capture with the queen instead of knight because I think that he will defend it with this bishop. I can just put it back on b7 and attack his rook. And I feel that he will definitely play this move to save the rook. As I thought, he have just played the move bishop to c6 to save his rook. And there is a move to win the game here. I give you a few seconds. Try it by yourself. I hope you have spotted the mate in one here. That is queen to c8. That is a mate. I just wait for the movement to mate him in this position. So only I played the move queen captures b5 and then goes back, and then I put this mate here. There is another sequence here. That is, at this point when the bishop blocks here, if you want to continue the game, you have to instead of playing the move bishop to c6, you have to place the move knight to c6, which will loses him rook, but he can defend and prolong the game for some more time. But that is not that useful because I will just trade more pieces in the game, and it will be difficult for him to play the game because he is actually a queen down and also a exchange down in this position. It will be not that great to continue this game. But the game finishes in this move. That is the move. I think this video is helpful for you guys. If you like this video, click the like button. If you want more contents like this, subscribe to this channel. I'll meet you in the next video. Thank you. This is NaveenPrabhu signing off.